This is a story about innovation. But before we tell that story, we want you to think for a minute about what that means when it comes to logistics. In 1969, mankind put a man on the moon. In that very same year, 3 entrepreneurs with the surnames Dolce, Hillblom and Lin took the first steps towards creating a whole new industry: international express delivery. In a time of innovation, we introduced a true innovation to the business of logistics. Today, we hear the word innovation all around us, everywhere we go. But let's be honest with ourselves. When people talk about innovation, you probably think of the latest technology or scientific discovery. Our services are so second nature to business today that we're resigned to the fact that you're unlikely to get as excited about international time-definite delivery as you might about the latest tablet or smartphone. But what if we told you that in a world that is more connected than ever before, where time is money and a single minute can mean millions to your business, we've taken one whole day off the connection time between Asia Pacific and the west coast of the USA. We thought that might get you interested, so here's how we did it. As the international specialists, we at DHL Express are proud to announce the launch of our new round-the-world flight. The new flight, with a modern Boeing 777 freighter, one of the largest in the industry, will create a unique service offering, particularly on key trade lanes between Asia and the US. It will also make shipping from the west coast of the US to Europe easier than ever before. The new service starts in the Far East, with shipments from a large part of Asia, including Manila, Bangkok, Singapore, South China and Beijing, all feeding into our Hong Kong hub. Customers' shipments are loaded onto our next-day service, reaching to the west coast of America and Canada.
There are several advantages about this flight. One, it adds capacity because our business requires more capacity. In the last year or so, our business between US and China has grown tremendously, and it's double-digit, and I think we need to add more capacity to meet customers' requirements. Secondly, I think the benefit of being market-leading or industry game changer is important to us because we're the leading player in the marketplace. And thirdly, this 777 is a very economically smart aircraft that you can save on fuel efficiency 20 to 25%, better than the traditional fleets. It benefits Southeast Asian countries, benefit cities like Kuala Lumpur, Bangkok, Singapore, Philippines. More so, it also benefits China for the cutoff time, delay the cutoff time for customers so they have more time to arrange and prepare their shipments and be able to deliver it overnight, next morning in west coast of US. We're the leading player in this part of the world. We have been apart from competition and will remain apart from competition if we continue to invest in our capabilities, in our service offering. And this represents the service offering unique to no others in the marketplace.
And then it's eastwards across the Pacific, towards the west coast of the United States. It's a totally unique one-day service that isn't just faster than the competition, it's 1 day quicker than has ever been offered before. Our Los Angeles gateway is perfectly located to receive the shipments by air from Hong Kong and to ensure delivery to key cities throughout the US West Coast, including San Francisco, Reno, Portland, Seattle, San Diego, Phoenix, and many more. We can also pick up shipments from customers in the West Coast that are destined for Europe later than anyone else, thanks to the unique direct connection from Los Angeles.
Well, the advantage of the 777 service is that it cuts a day off the service from Asia into the west coast of the USA, and we'll extend that down to Latin America and Mexico, for example. Right? It also improves our service out of the west coast over to Europe, because we used to have to go through Cincinnati and the time frames that would be generated there. We can pick up much later on the west coast into Europe, so huge big advantage for us. I mean, our customers in our region, the Americas, right, they'll appreciate that we've actually stepped out in front, made the investment, we're beating the competition, we're bringing them something new in terms of Asia into the west coast of America and Latin America, right? And what they'll also appreciate is that we'll be able to get more into the European business, because now we've got this direct link into Europe, and again, customers can now start trading with us into Europe more effectively. I think this service is a game changer because I'm sure people will have to follow us because we'll take that business off them, right? And I think because we've identified improving one of the fastest growing lanes from Asia into the west coast of the USA and also from taking it the USA out to Europe, I think that's a game changer in itself. It's a game changer internally for us and we're going to make it work. We're always looking to improve ourselves, and this is something that we improve ourselves. We clean out the competition obviously, but I think the message to our customers is that we understand your business, we're here to service it and we're here to do better, and we're going to make the investments.
Our round-the-world flight then takes off again and crosses an entire continent before reaching the Atlantic and connecting our US customers to Europe with the only direct route out of Los Angeles today. Our state-of-the-art European hub in Leipzig connects the inbound shipments to key destinations throughout Europe, ensuring a 2-day service. The Boeing 777 freighter burns around 25% less fuel and has a superior maximum payload capacity on intercontinental routes, allowing more markets to be served non-stop. It's all in keeping with DHL's commitment to increase its carbon efficiency by 30% by 2020. And with 5 flights a week, our customers can be sure of a regular first-class service that's second to none. An onward flight from Leipzig to Hong Kong closes the loop and keeps the wheels of international trade turning faster than they've ever turned before. This completes our express journey around the world. Our global air network that serves 500 airports in 220 countries just got faster, and the world just got smaller once again. It's a pioneering initiative from DHL, the most international company in the world.